The pitcher from Fort Cobb is hopeful about his baseball career after USAO, and this week reflects on the season and his time as a drover. This is In the Saddle.
Let's go, fellas. A lot of D right here.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports. I'm George Plummer with Cool 105.5 Radio. Our guest this week is senior Drover pitcher Nate Hammons with the baseball program. And Nate, great to have you out on the show. Good year for the Drovers, finishing up, I guess, the third most wins in team history this year. So, and helped the team win the most games in team history last year. So, 50-plus wins in a couple years, not bad.
Yeah, both the past 2 years have been a good progressing year. Last year was the best year in Drover history, as far as baseball is concerned. And this year we had the third best team, which, it's fun to be part of something like that, especially, with it's good for Coach Ross. This being his first year as head coach, it's good to have that a good season under his belt just starting off. He's a great coach. We'll hopefully have a lot more seasons from him.
Right, he'll have a little bit to replace with you and a few others leaving. And I know you're just a week removed from your final collegiate game, but kind of reflect on your career a little bit here at USAO.
Really looking back, I wish I would have came here straight out of high school, because I've had so much fun here. My first year here, as a sophomore, I played as a sophomore, and then after leaving and coming back, I really felt like an important part of the team. And that's really, last year was kind of my breakout year. I had a lot better year, and this year kind of just a follow-up of it. I think I've done average. I don't want to say that I've done really well. I really hope sometime soon the records I've broke are broke by either, Caleb Martin or some, newcomer that comes in here, because that's what you want. You want to progress as not only a team, but as a school in general.
For those that don't know, actually drafted by the pros your senior year in high school, then went to OU for 1 year as a left-handed pitcher, and that was really exciting for the folks in your hometown.
Yeah, considering, Reggie Wilds plays for the Anaheim Angels, and he's from my hometown, and he went to OU after junior college, and, it was kind of the deciding factor. I talked to Reggie a little bit, and he said, yeah, it's a good school, and it was a good school. I just had, some conflicts with the coaching staff there, and it really didn't seem like home. It was a big place. I graduated with like 13 people, into a school where it's thousands of people. I just didn't really fit well, and then when I came here, I just absolutely loved it.
But it's great to see, and I think it's what coaches enjoy too, is seeing young men and women mature, from a high school student to the collegiate level. 4 or 5 years makes such a big difference.
Oh, it really does. Like being at OU my freshman year, I just was so immature looking back. And then as to now, it's a complete 360, just a completely different person, but in a good way.
Right. I'm sure that's the case. All right. So you'll be you've been seen by some scouts, some pro scouts, and hopefully you'll be drafted here come this summer.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing a workout with the Kansas City Royals this week, and we'll see how it goes. If they like what they see, hopefully come June I'll be on a plane somewhere.
All right, and if it doesn't work out in the majors or minors, what do you think you might be doing?
I'll be back at USAO to finish up. Hopefully it won't be too long.
Yeah, all right. Do you think you might be doing some coaching or anything?
Yeah, that's what I would like to do. Even if I get drafted and it doesn't work out, that always looks good on a resume. I'd like to coach and teach high school. We'll just have to see how it goes. If it doesn't work out in minor league ball, then I can come back and graduate and hopefully get hired on somewhere.
All right. Well, hopefully things will work out for you. And I know you've talked to Reggie Willits quite a bit, and he spent a lot of time in the minors before getting to play in the majors. And even got to some World Series action last year, so that was pretty exciting.
Yeah, a lot of hard work finally paid off for Reggie.
All right. Nate, hey, thanks for your coming out to the show today, and good luck. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for having me on.
All right. Nate Hammons, senior pitcher for the USAO baseball team, joining us on this edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports. By the way, one final note we want to talk about. Congratulations to senior Michelle Bauer of the softball program. She was named honorable mention Sooner Athletic Conference this past week. Thanks for joining us for this edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports.
In the Saddle is brought to you by USAO and Cool 105.5 FM. You can hear it on air at 10:30 each Thursday on 105.5 FM. See it now 8 times a day on local channel 18, or anytime on USAO's website, www.usao.edu/sports.